Hello again, and thank you for coming back. I really appreciate your feedback. Like I said, that really that makes me feel good, and just affirms that we can get progress through online lessons. I love I love how we're using the internet more today for things like this, and this just affirms that people can be connected and still help each other out without even being present with each other. So that was really cool. Thank you for sharing that again. So going right into the golf swing, first of all, I really, really like the progress you made since the last time I've seen a swing. I mean, it is awesome stuff here. I mean, it looks so, so good. It looks so fluid, and so much more balanced. Remember in the past we were almost falling over when we're finished. I mean, look at that balance. It's awesome. So I'm just, first of all, just very impressed with everything and what I see here. It looks really, really good. Um, so just a few things, and it's going to feel like I'm tidpicking, and one of them is a repeat of kind of what we talked about before. But I just want to affirm that it's still very important to, continue to work on. Plus, it's just something that is a consistency thing, and I know you said you have some inconsistency with your driver, inconsistency. So this will help, make that driver a little bit straighter. So diving right in. First of all, the first move, and I know we talked about this before, but I see the hands just taking this club back. All right, I'm going to go over to Charlie here. See if I can back him up a little bit. And I'm just going to play. I'm going to play his takeaway. See how his wrist didn't move a whole lot there? It's his shoulders are the one taking this away. If I had a face-on view, it'd be called a triangle here that is created with his shoulders and his arms. And you have this here as well. There's a triangle on your right arm here, left arm, and then connected with the shoulders. That triangle stays in place as he's taking it back all the way to about here. All right, so that triangle stays in place. When we go over on our side here, it's broken down immediately with our wrist hinge bringing it back. So what I want you to do is work on feeling that takeaway with your shoulders here, okay? Feel the shoulders being the one taking away the ball and not necessarily the wrist. So like I said, it's going to feel like nitpicking, but this is very, very important for consistency, especially as we get into longer clubs. All right, so going up to the top, I really like this move here. We're still in a great position. Everything looks pretty good. Our club face is just a little square here, but still not too bad. It looks like you bringing it up to the top, it just gets a little shut. Okay, so to correct this move at the top, whenever you bring this back in a one piece, I want this toe of the driver pointing. Let me see if I can get up here. One more frame. Straight up to the sky. All right, the toe, just like Charlie has here. Let me bring him back. Here we go. Right here. See how the toe of his club is pointing almost directly straight up in the air? Yours is just a little shut here from what I see, and it's pointing. Let me clear that off. It's kind of pointing over this direction. So shoulder takeaway with the toe pointing directly up. All right, this will make that club face a little bit more square. And as we bring it up to the top of the swing, up to the top, the club head is working its way backwards, all right, behind you, all right? And I want this working more vertical, getting it more through the shoulder on the way back. I'll play Charlie here and kind of show you what I'm talking about. See how his club just dissected his right shoulder here. As I zoom through here, it gets there, but it's not on the way up. It's pulling back and through behind you and then on the way up, which is just another little consistency thing as far as moving the club on plane, keeping the club head, the shaft, and our hands on plane at all times. And I'll show Charlie here again and kind of visualize that. He's keeping this plane that he's created. Let me go back to the beginning. We define the plane as discussed before through the belt buckle and through the shoulders. He's keeping this club in that plane for as long as he can. And then he gets to the top, drops it straight back in that plane. Well, bam, smooth. All right, so like I said, working on getting that club head just a little bit, staying a little bit more on plane is going to help your game a ton. I mean, a ton. So let me go back here. Let me draw one through the belt buckle, through the shoulders, and I'll try to see our first move here is with our hands. It takes it outside, below, brings it back in, and we do match this perfectly, which I know we talked about in the past, matching the plane perfectly as well through the downswing. So you've done a great job with that. Let's just clean it up on the backswing a little bit. All right, take this to the range, okay? And you know, as always, I don't charge for, you know, follow-ups. So just let me know what's happening. Let me know if there's something that you had trouble with understanding, because this is going to be so important for you moving forward. It's just getting that backswing figured out and getting that toe pointed up in the sky. This is where your inconsistencies are coming from. So you're very close. I'm excited to see the result here. And let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, appreciate you coming back to me as always. I'm glad you're seeing some success. Let's keep it rolling. All right, let's keep it going. You're doing awesome.